Hi, I'm Dr. Mark, and I'm going to help you sing and perform more like the top artists around the world. I'm a professional voice teacher, performance coach, and opera stage director. I've helped thousands of singers around the world learn the techniques and methods that got the top singers to where they are. Let's talk about what makes Demi Lovato's performance of Anyone from the Grammys so awesome. Here we go.
Tried to talk to my piano.
Okay, so what happened there? Did she get too emotional? Did something go wrong? Something's weird in her earpiece. I'm sure there's lots of commentary out there and talk about it. But from an audience standpoint, is it a big problem? Did something go absolutely wrong and awful? No. To me, it read like something went on emotionally, right? And consequently, I'm actually more interested to see where it goes. I'm more engaged with what's going on. Singers, when they get up to perform, are often so focused on making it perfect that they can't get emotionally engaged and involved on a level where we care about it. The problem is, of course, if you do let yourself get too emotionally engaged and you can't sing and perform, then it kind of ruins the whole performance. But even if you mess up and have to restart like we are here, the audience is really forgiving and in fact might even support you and be more on your team if you're really trying to give them the best performance you can possibly give them. And so really kind of cool here. We see a human moment, and I think that's awesome. Does she get rattled? Does she apologize? Does she look embarrassed or anything else like that? Nope. She keeps her performer face on, but we also see that she's also trying to be genuine and authentic with what she's trying to express in the song. Again, awesome.
I tried to talk to my piano. I tried to talk to my guitar. Talk to my imagination. Confided into alcohol. I tried and tried and tried some more. Told secrets till my voice was sore. Tired of empty conversation, 'cause no one hears me anymore.
Now that we have a better shot with the light, yeah, it's genuine emotion. We're seeing tears coming out. We're even seeing a little bit of snot under her nose going. That comes with when we cry, and she's owning it. And it makes it really powerful and pretty intense and helps us know that she really means what she's talking about. Do I have any questions here in terms of believing her and believe that she's in a very specific moment in her head and she really means what she's saying? No doubts there. The second big thing we look for in live performance, is there enough variety? She's just standing here at the microphone in a white dress, piano behind her, really simple. But because so much is going on in her face, there's enough variety and we'll stay engaged with that. The music doesn't call for more, performance doesn't call for more. And because she's being so genuine and authentic with her face, that's really what we care about most. So if you're a performer who gets really stressed about what should I do with my body, I'm supposed to be doing a ton with my body, start with your face and getting that to be genuine and authentic. And once you do, it's more likely the rest of your body will come along. And if it doesn't, then you can slowly work down your body and free up different parts of your body to be expressive. Here, it's not calling for it. So awesome that we're able to just tie into her face and what's going on there.
Anyone, please send me anyone. Lord, is there anyone? I need someone. Oh, anyone, please send me anyone. Lord, is there anyone? I need someone.
See the upper tooth smile, that tongue trying to stay down and flat in the front there, not trying to pull back, not trying to get narrow on the sides. It does sometimes here, you'll notice that it wants to get narrow, but she's able to smooth it right back down. So really cool. The other thing that I really appreciate as I'm watching here is she's not overly focused on making every single moment pretty or beautiful. There's moments that aren't. If we're talking about trying to be genuine and authentic and being expressive and really being a real person on stage, then if every note that comes out of our mouth is perfect and beautiful and pretty, it just doesn't cut it, especially when we're doing a song like this. We want some sounds that are a little more raw, a little less refined, because some of the emotions are there. The key is, as you're learning to sing and develop your own performing skills, is how do you do it without getting it tight and tense here and in your jaw and your tongue, how to keep it loose and open and free. So what we're seeing here is, to me, we're seeing a performer who is engaged in communicating. That's the primary goal. And I think that's awesome.
I need anyone, oh, anyone. I need someone. 100 million stories and 100 million songs. I feel stupid when I sing. Nobody's listening to me. Nobody's listening.
Okay, other thing I want to point out there, because we get a really great shot of her face and get really close there, is how when she goes up into that higher section of her voice, it's ah. If you were to turn down the volume, it would look like every vowel she's singing was ah. Anyone listening to me is probably how it sounded if we were saying it out loud. But we don't hear that as an audience. We hear the actual words that she's saying. Why? Because of a lot of different reasons that we don't need to talk about. But what you want to start playing with, and you can try today, is if you're finding it really hard to sing in kind of that middle upper part of your voice, just try it on a yeah for a little bit with that upper two smile, that jaw released, that tongue forward, and see what it does. I think you're going to find that's a lot easier. If you'll keep that feeling and that openness of that ah, it's going to feel like you're yawning and smiling at the same time here in the back. You're going to find that it's going to help you transition through that middle higher register a lot easier. Give it a try. See what you think. See if it makes it easier. It's always nice when I'm watching a performance and it is engaging enough for me and it's authentic and genuine enough where it turns off my brain. And I'm able just to live in the moment, and it makes me think of things and feel things. And there are a lot of moments in here where that's what happened, is I was able to just turn it off and enjoy what I was listening to and hearing. Now, that's not to say it's better or worse than ones where there is a lot to talk about. Sometimes I'm seeing so many awesome things that it just gets my brain more excited and so many things to talk about. But here, it was just so genuine, so authentic, and we're right in her face. Try that sometime. Try singing and having a camera zoomed in on your face and still have it be believable. Wow. I mean, that's something that I think is tremendously difficult. And if anyone wanted to criticize what they're saying, I think they'd find that if they tried it themselves, it's hard. It is really, really hard. And her ability to be so composed, so limited in motion, but still so captivating is awesome. If you want a voice lesson or performance coaching or want me to work with you or your group to help you sing easier, perform at a consistently higher level, book a time with me at mrperformingartsstudio.com. I look forward to working with you online.